I am a real spy. My pictures have valued me. They are pictures that remind me of everything. They are pictures that describe to me everything, and they are pictures that never reminded people about anything. My name is Noskarja Pelham, and I am from a Pelham. When I was young, I believed I was born from royalty. I believed I was born to rule, only to discover that my unknown prospective historical origins have been thrown away by a man no one really knew. A man who is forever sleeping peacefully or unpeacefully somewhere in the earth's ground or surface. My grandfather's father, who went to war as king and never came back. I dedicated my life to changing the past, so I created 5 paintings which could show me how to alter history. The first painting I named The Artistic Spy. It is a painting of a man called Mom sitting in a designed chair specifically made only for him. A woman stands by his side. She helped him but didn't really believe in him. There are 2 birds which never got along and a place everyone called Mostrid. The most important parts of the painting were the roses behind Iri Palmer, the knife in his hand and his right foot inside. 11. The water full of fish. Killing yourself is different from being murdered, but there is a conspiracy that when you commit suicide you delay yourself from God's plans, meaning you are thrown into a different world where you are able to make changes. This painting shows 2 unborn babies printed on Mom's armor. I know what you did, Osm, shouted Noskarj. Osm was a retired private first-class soldier who fought for 2 countries and was once a close friend to Noskarj. I am a real spy. I make it a habit of doing things people say I cannot do. I make it a habit of being a person people say I will never be or become, Osm replied. The second picture was named The Temptation. It is a picture of 2 apples, a flower, 4 naked women, a city, half face of a woman, designer mansion and a bridge. It is a picture that cannot be connected to the story written for its description. Apart from the information projected on the pictures, Osm discovered that there was more to the paintings than the eye can see, and now he wants all of them. The first picture he stole was The Temptation, and since then he grew an obsession and knowledge about all the paintings produced by Noskarj. You will not get away with it, Osm, said Noskarj. What the mind believes and imagines is not a world of reality but a world of mere imagination. The Bible speaks about a woman called Eve, who seduced a man called Adam to take an apple and eat it from God's garden. This enabled them to see what was not intended for them. No, I have tasted the apple you made, replied Osm. I walked through fire blinded by acid. 12. From melting steel, jumped from the tallest mountain using nothing but plastic bags and broke both my back and neck upon landing on the rocks. And I still had to prove to myself that I'm the best living soldier ever made. Finding out secrets about art has always proven to be a signal system communication embedded in my brain, and now I want all your paintings, everything you ever produced, continued Osm. Before describing the rest of the paintings, the history and relationship between both Noskarj and Osm is imperative to outline. They met at a learning academic institution where they both studied psychology. They had one thing in common, and that was starting a business together. They never saw value in what they were studying, but taking art and making it a business was a plan they both agreed on. But they were separated after finishing college when Osm moved to a different country, leaving Noskarj to pursue the goal and make reality out of a dream. The third painting was entitled Where Do You Think You Come From? It is a painting showing the face of a Rephaim, a lion's head, a male and female elephant, the continent of Africa with a baby inside it, music instruments. The rest of the world painted in black and a man working in the continent of Europe. It also shows the country of America lit up by a gun light and a commander being saluted by soldiers. This painting is mine. Generations will be wiped out because of your cowardly acts to not hand it over. Names will be forgotten, Noskarj. My obsession has grown wild and this painting has expanded my universal thought. My wife died. 13. After jumping from our fast-moving jet, she got hit by a 747 aircraft mid-air as she was tumbling down, shouted Osm. I was not aware you were married, Noskarj replied. I am still married and it's not the point here. The point is why she died on that day. She died because I have grown an obsession. She died because I searched every corner of the world looking for art you created from the thoughts and ideas I shared with you. I had to choose whether to save the love of my life or have that painting. And I chose the art. I killed hundreds of innocent people by driving a truck off a bridge.